Storytime at Home, presented by the Cincinnati and Hamilton County Public Library.
Hello everyone, my name is Maryam Dughmush. I am a Syrian American and I am the president for the Arab Student Association at the University of Cincinnati. I am here for the Arab American Heritage Month to share a story called The Arabic Quilt, an Immigrant Story by Aya Khalil and illustrated by Aunt Semercian. Cincy, حبيبتي, you're going to be late to your first day of school, Mama calls. I'm coming, Mama. Cincy stuffs her notebook into her backpack and quickly but carefully folds her quilt, the special one Tata made in Egypt. Breakfast is delicious. Egyptian fava bean, homemade French toast, and a watermelon with feta cheese and mint. Zakaria has watermelon juice dripping down his chin. He looks happy. I packed your favorite lunch for you, a kufta sandwich, Baba explains. Shukran, Baba, Cincy says. But secretly, she wishes her Baba would pack her a peanut butter and jelly sandwich instead. Her family has just moved to this town, and she doesn't know anyone. She doesn't want to be different. In the car, Mama sings along with the songs on the Arabic radio channel. When they pull up to the school, Cincy turns down the volume. Mama gives her a confused look. Good luck today, Mama says. بحبك. I love you too, Cincy responds. In class, Miss Haugen asks all the students to share 3 facts about themselves. When it is Cincy's turn, she says bravely, I am Egyptian American. I love to swim. I love to write poetry. Then she sits down, looking down at her desk. At lunchtime, Cincy is surprised when Mama walks through the door. Habibti, you forgot your lunchbox. Habibti? Like the Hobbit? Isn't your name Cincy? Molly snickers. Her classmates laugh with her as they walk to the cafeteria. Miss Haugen sees tears rolling down Cincy's cheeks. What's wrong? She asks. Molly made fun of what my mama said, Cincy replies. Oh, Cincy, being bilingual is beautiful, says Miss Haugen. Don't let anyone make you feel ashamed. You are special. That night, as Mama puts leftover shorbat adas, Cincy's lunchbox, Cincy gently pats Mama's back. Can you please pack me a turkey sandwich instead? Before bed, Cincy writes a poem as she hugs her quilt, which smells like Tata's home. The next day, Molly says, Miss Haugen said, I hurt your feeling. I'm sorry. I laughed at your mom's language. It sounds funny. It may sound funny to you, but that is only because you don't speak Arabic, Cincy says. She feels a lump forming in her throat. My parents say that learning different languages makes a person smarter and kinder, she blurts out. Okay, whatever, Molly says, skipping away. Miss Haugen calls Cincy to her desk after lunch. I found this notebook on the floor and it was open to a lovely poem, she says. I was describing my Tata's quilt, Cincy says. When I visited her in Egypt, she gave it to me. My Tata only speaks Arabic. Miss Haugen smiles. That is special. I would love to see your quilt. Can I bring it to school? Cincy asks. Sure, Bring it tomorrow, Miss Haugen says. The next day, Kenzie unfolds the quilt in front of the class. Her heart is pounding. This is my quilt that my tata in Egypt made, she says. That is cool. I want to make a quilt like that, Jishan says. Maybe we can all make one for our classroom, Carly shouts. Miss Haugen nods and smiles. On Friday, Miss Haugen makes an announcement. I have an exciting project for us all to work on. Kenzie's mom is here to help us make a quilt of all your names in Arabic. As Mama steps forward, Kenzie thinks how beautiful she looks. Shukran for welcoming me here, Mama says. Kenzie and I will write down your names in Arabic, and you will copy your name on your own quilt piece. Molly is not enthusiastic about the project. Who cares about Arabic? We live in America. My mom says we should only speak English. In response, Miss Haugen starts writing words on the board. Algebra, coffee, lemon, sugar. Do you know what these words have in common? She asks. They come from Arabic words, Kenzie whispers. Miss Haugen nods. Learning other languages beside the one we grew up with helps the world become a friendlier place. We can speak non-English languages and still be American. I wonder what my name looks like in Arabic, Brianna says. Kenzie and Mama write down everyone's name. Neat! Shukran! Amina exclaims. Everyone copies their Arabic name into sheets of colored paper. Then they decorate their paper with glitter and jewelry and place them on the table for the glue to dry. On Monday morning, you will see a beautiful class quilt hanging in the hall, Miss Haugen tells them. Kenzie is nervous when the bell rings on Monday morning and the kids fly into school. What if the quilt didn't turn out nicely? The quilt hangs on the bulletin board outside of Miss Haugen's classroom. The colorful paper with their Arabic names have been cut into different shapes and sizes, and all the pieces are stapled together. Kenzie stands in awe reading names in Arabic. Carly, Leah, Molly, Evie, Jack, Lucas, Brianna, Chang, Deshawn, Sam, Angela, Lily, Amina. Teachers and older students stop to look at the names, trying to figure out whose name is whose. Wow, look at those beautiful letters. They're like drawings, they say. That was a really cool project, Kenzie. Shukran, Kenzie's classmates tell her. I'm sorry I made fun of you, says Molly. I didn't realize how important a different language is. Can you write my mom's name in Arabic? I want to give it to her as a gift. Okay, Cincy says. Do you want to go swimming soon? I'd love to. Kenzie nods and Molly hugs her. Leaving class a week later, Kenzie stops to look at the Arabic quilt one last time. Right across from it, she is surprised to see another collage of names in a language she doesn't recognize. Those are my classmates' names in Japanese, Cora says. Our teacher was inspired by your classroom's idea, and she asked me to help her write everyone's name in Japanese. Aren't languages a beautiful thing? They can truly unite us. Cincy smiles in agreement. In her room that night, Cincy holds Tata's quilt tightly as she writes a poem for her parents. Shukran, Mama and Baba, for always encouraging me to be proud of speaking a different language and speaking it out loud. Languages can unite us together like a quilt, so I will always speak my language without guilt. I will never be ashamed in this language that is so unique. بحبك ماما, بحبك بابا. The end. Shukran everyone. Thank you for coming to hear the story. I really enjoyed reading it to you. Goodbye.
Get free books in the mail. Sign up today. Go to Ohio Imagination Library.org to find out more.